Hey guys, it's Kevin Haunt. It's time for another episode of Versus. That's the new series where we take a look at two animatronics. I show you the videos on each and we discuss their features. And this week we're going to take a look at two Spirit Halloween female animatronics. One is the Widow and the other one is the Hauntress. So the first one we're going to take a look at is the Widow, and let's check out her video. Guys, I like the Widow. She's one of our newest animatronics. We got her last year, and just look at her, like her features. If you look at her, she's all twisted and gnarled, and her motion, she doesn't have a lot of motion, but what she has is creepy. That's what she is. She's just a creepy animatronic. Her head snaps to the side, and it reveals like a bloody gash, and you hear a crackling in her neck, and it's just creepy. And her eyes are black. In my opinion, she must be demonic, and I think that's how she's best suited in a, yard haunt or in a haunt. I think she's best utilized as a creepy, side character. So that's what we did. We put her on our porch, and as people approached, to pick up their Halloween candy, they got to see her and her effects and got creeped out by her. So I definitely think that's how she's best utilized. I think that she belongs near a house setting, just how she's dressed. I think she's just, that's the kind of atmosphere that she's best used for. I wouldn't put her out in a cemetery. I think she's more of like a demonic home entity. And, that's how she differs from, the other animatronic that we're going to look at, the Hauntress, because, I just think like, even though she doesn't have like any kind of huge jump scare, I think that the features that she does have are pretty creepy, and that's how she's best utilized. So now we're going to go take a look at the other animatronic, and let's go check out the video for the Hauntress. All right, guys, I like the Hauntress. She's one of my favorite animatronics. She can be a jump scare prop, really, because what I usually do is I'll put her behind a tree in my yard haunt, and when people walk up, they might not be expecting it, and she jumps out. And guys, she jumps pretty quick, at least the one that I own, and I utilize her in that way. I use her as a jump scare prop, and what she does is she pops out. And then she also, like the Widow, she has a sinister laugh. Now, she's more of a ghost type character. So here's where the two, I think, differ. I think the Hauntress is more of a jump scare prop. I think that, I think her laugh is kind of more of a ghostly, sinister, creepy, like ghostly laugh. And I love the way that she pops out, because she pops out and then screams as she's popping out. And if you're, not suspecting it, you could get startled. I think she's a good jump scare prop, where I feel like the Widow is not as much of a jump scare, because she doesn't have as much motion. Her head pops to the side, but I think it's more of a creepy factor. So that's where I think they differ. And I also think like the Hauntress was best suited in the yard haunt. You could hide it behind, if you have like my yard, I have a tree. I usually put her behind that. And when people walk up, I have the sensor set so that she pops out unsuspectingly. So there you go. There are two female props. One is a creepy, prop that, you could, you'd look at her, you don't know what to think of her, you look at her and you're kind of see her twisted and you don't know what to make of her. Then her head pops to the side and you see the blood on the side of her neck and you hear her sinister laugh. And you definitely get that sense that she's a demonic character. Where the Hauntress is more of a ghost and it's a jump scare feature where, like I said, it's best suited to put her somewhere where you don't see her at first and people walk by and she jumps out and scares them. So I like them both. They both have two different purposes in a haunt, and I like that they're both female characters because usually I'll have like, Grim Reaper characters and I don't have a whole lot of female animatronics. But when I do utilize female animatronics, I want them to be creepy or scary like those two. So anyway, guys, let me know which one you like or prefer between the two. I'd love to hear from you guys. I wanted to show you the two. I wanted to compare them, show you how they're both similar and how they're both different. I like them both. I think they're both utilized in different ways, so I don't really have a preference of one versus the other, simply because they are both have different features that are used in a different, means for how they're used in the haunt. So anyway, guys, if you want to leave me comments, tell me what you think. Tell me how you feel they compare. If you feel like one is better than the other, I'd like to hear from you. I love the fact that this particular series can give can give you something to discuss, some place to leave comments, somewhere to leave your own thoughts, because I'd love to hear it, because I'm giving you my thoughts, and I'm leaving the comparison to you guys. I am not going to make the comparison. I'm not going to say which one I love between one or the other, and I'll leave that up to you guys. So why don't you guys tell me how you feel, leave the comments in the section, and guys, I hope you like this video. Happy haunts, see you on the next video, and subscribe to our channel. Bye, guys.